friends and neighbors and relatives, the education or chanting and hearing or serving, parent, nothing. That's me today. This is my experience. But I chanted Hare Krishna. Today, my dear Lord, I am full of insecurity. Every direction I look, whatever I hold on to, seems to be a failure. But I chanted. I chanted. Today, my dear Lord, every single person I know has so many bad things to say about me. And they said it all. They said it. Yeah. Every single person. Those whom I consider my friends say many things, even worse than those who I would say do not like me. I chant Hare Krishna. I turn to you to make a prayer, at least to communicate, take solace. It seems you don't exist. Still, I chant it. The name Hare Krishna. Yes. So in this prayer, Gurudev is expressing our situation. That in all circumstances, we should keep holding on to the Lord. Either we are having positive result or not, we should hold on to Krishna. His silence is another way of responding to our prayers. There is no prayer which is not heard by the Lord. He hears all prayers. In all the prayers, He responds. Yes, if it is okay for that time, He will say yes. Wait for me if it is not yet the time. Or I have another plan for you. Krishna will never say no. You can change your prayer because He said, when someone prays to me, He said, I'm not a fool like this person. This person is a fool, doesn't know what to ask for me. But I'm not a fool. So the person is asking for something which is not good for him or her. I won't give it to him or her, but I will change it. I will give him something or not this thing because it's not good. I will change it. Give something which will be for our eternal benefit. The same thing Bali Maharaja was telling Mamande. I know you are a Brahmana boy, you are a Brahmana, but your age is influencing intelligence. That's all I can see. Your intelligence is not broad, not strong. Because of your age, even though you are a Brahmana. I appreciate that. But still, I could see that the age has effect on you. See, I'm a king. I'm not just a kingdom. I conquer the true world. So why are you asking me for something that you remain a beggar tomorrow? Don't ask me for something that you remain a beggar. Ask me for something that you will never be a beggar for life. Of course, Brahmande is the Supreme Lord. He said, my dear Lord, yes, I know all this. I know what you're saying is true. A person who is not satisfied with one will not be satisfied with millions. I didn't want it. So that's okay. Take it. So the point is, Krishna sees to He sees and he knows. He knows what we have done in the past. He knows what we will do in the future, at the present. He knows all. So he is responding according to him. So the dark night of the soul means the time when nothing seems to work. Nothing. Even Krishna doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yes. Like praying to Krishna, the more you pray, the worse the situation seems to be. Guru doesn't come in. Nothing. You just see that you are just only me alone here. That point is the best time in one's life.
It is the
best time
in one's life.
Yes. Because the decision we make at that time will determine our future. That's the best time. So the dark night of the soul is a wonderful time for us to decide what we want to do with our life. I want to be Krishna conscious. Do I really believe that Krishna is there, or I have been following blindly, I don't know what I'm doing? Or I really accept that Krishna is there, he exists eternally. Not just Krishna existing, but I also, as a part of him, exist eternally, either in any condition. I eternally exist like him. We have that full conviction that he is that person who knows everything and there is nothing which is unknown to him. And he knows what is happening with me. Not just that, he has personally made arrangement for what I'm experiencing. If we know this, we said yes, Krishna. Yes. I am seeing you. I'm seeing you in what is happening in your life. So Krishna explained about the guitar. My hands are everywhere. Did minus you? Minus you? So Krishna said my hands are everywhere. So you think it's minus you? Eh? He said my legs are everywhere. My face, everywhere. My nose, my ear, everywhere. In this way, I exist as a super soul. So, no one is excluded.
No one is
Excluded.
excluded.
No one is alone. Nobody here is alone. No one. We just create that imagination. It is our mind's creation. No one is alone. And nobody will be alone. We have many well-wishers, many protectors arranged by Krishna, all available for us. It is just that we don't see. What is making us not to see? We lack attitude of gratitude.
You like attitude of gratitude?
We are not grateful to Krishna. If we are grateful to Krishna, we will see him. We are not speaking philosophy. We are discussing with you. It's not a philosophy, it's a reality. That someone is having this experience. So why not you? Why not you? This is a time for us to be more desperate, to show that yes, we have really accepted Krishna. This is the time. It's a wonderful time. And we shouldn't be afraid or worried or discouraged. person who is chanting Hare Krishna mantra, properly to 16 rounds and is keeping the four regulative principles, is having a service. Krishna. He is not under Durga.
He is not
under Durga. Durga is the one controlling this world. We are directly under Krishna. Directly. Non-devotees are controlled and monitored and handled by Durga Devi. She is controlling. Devotees are directly under the shelter of Krishna. Krishna controls devotees directly. Directly. What does that mean? It means that everything that is going on in our life is arranged by Krishna. So if we are introspective, we are asking Krishna every day, what is the lesson for me in what is happening? What do you want me to learn? You will get it, yes. Please understand, devotional service is not an external activity. Not external. This is one. It means that we should be introspective. We should take analysis of our life. We should. Every day. To facilitate this, some great thinkers advise that in a day we should have like 20 minutes.
20?
20 minutes. Where we are not talking to anybody. We are not chanting. We are not reading. Just go into, just communicate with the Super. Just listen to, try to listen to the inner voice. Those who do that, they have a lot of.
Well, like connection, you said you go introspective and try to hear what the super soul wants to say. This is what you're talking about meditation?
They don't meditation. Meditation are deliberately, yeah, you can say meditation, but this is different. It's a different aspect of meditation.
How would I know? Maybe I'm like in illusion, or maybe I would understand it's a super soul telling me something, or maybe it's my mind telling it. My mind is crooked, so maybe it's my mind saying it.
Yeah, that is true. I'll tell you. It's true that the mind deceives us a lot. And there are so many voices in our mind. So it may be difficult to know which one is this person. But for one who does this, whatever the super soul tells you, if the super soul who is saying that, it will not be long you see it physically.
No, I didn't understand. How?
If the super soul tells something, and they're wondering if it is the super soul or is the mind or the intelligence that is speaking.
Yeah.
Just get the message. In few days, you get it physically.
Which will appear what? In a few days.
You mean we get some kind of signals from his side?
Yes. See, most of it, we are too dull. That is the problem. We are too dull. When we make a prayer, we are not careful. We are not watching to see if the answer is coming or not. So even when the answer comes, you don't see. Because we are not watching ourselves. If you are watching ourselves, you see. We pray our prayer sincerely to Krishna, we beg him. You get answer. It's happening.
I have a question.
Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah, but I'm still thinking that it will be mind which will dominate.
But just listen. Just listen. Just try to do. Just follow it.
Yeah, I will try to like close my eyes But you know, Maharaj, my mind spins like a top, you know, it's like I'm tired of my mind.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Because I'm so like, you know, what to say, you know, restless, you know. My mother says you're like a restless soul, you know, hang on somewhere, you know, anchor yourself. So I'm a restless soul. So when I even close my, I get headache. I close my eyes, I get headache. Here, that is my problem.
So don't close your eye. Don't close your eye. Just sit quiet and ask Lord Krishna. I know you're always there for me. You're there. All the acharyas say that. All the scriptures say that. All the sadhus they say that. Yes, even physically I can see that it's true. Even physically. There are so many things. There are so many things to make me believe that you are there. The sun is rising always at the same time, not late. Never one day late, a second or not late. And the setting, somebody, even without philosophy, with just experiences, the things we see every day, is enough to teach us, to believe that there is somebody who is in charge and controlling something. That we have not seen anything in this material world that is happening by chance. We have not seen. Huh? You're hearing the sound of the vehicle, there are no person is inside the vehicle. We have seen that. The vehicle is just driving the vehicle. Is a one day. Have you ever seen? Or will we see? So it's just a common sense, of course. Common sense is not common. That's why many people don't have common sense. We have not seen a car driving inside one day, or a car manufacturing inside one day. There's always somebody behind, responsible for everything. Or any sound is coming without the person. Any activity without, even these foolish scientists who talk nonsense, they never just one day sit down and eat by chance. They still go to the kitchen to cook, right? They will also sit down and by chance they get food to eat. Yes, we have mystics people who do that, but somebody can do that. It's common, the local can produce food, but otherwise you can do. But they have to pump it also. The person has to do that. So always there's something behind anything there is. So, but my common sense, Krishna, I know that yes, looking at this material alone, I could see that yes, you are there. So I also believe that you are my father, because nobody has ever claimed me to be your son. It's only you. And I see how everything is maintained in this way. Even those who are working, or those who are not working, they have something to eat. Right? If someone is working or not working, you still have something to eat. Yeah, imagine they don't have a job, they still have cell phone, they're looking costs. Are they getting the they're not working, they're not robbing, they're not stealing. But still, who is responsible for all these activities? It's somebody. So with this sense, I can understand, yes, we are there. So, and I'm one of your innumerable children. I'm not out of your sight. Yes, because you are omniscient, you have the ability. So you know everything about me. Yes. See, nothing goes without nothing. Either I accept or not accept, even theoretically. And whatever is going on in my life is as a result of my past life. This is true. Yet you also some merciful and very kind. Now, please tell me what I should do. If you just talk like that, even if you fall asleep there, it's even better. Because in that dream, Krishna will show you something.
You want me like when we are in tension and you know when the soul goes through a dark period of this life, then we not close your eyes but just sit at the place and try to connect with the super soul.
Yes.
Now there could be chances that will be a mind or super soul, but I will try.
Try. If it is a mind, nothing will physically manifest. If it is a super soul,
it will manifest in few days.
It will manifest. The super soul will tell you, okay, my dear daughter, don't worry, I'm sending somebody who is going to help you. That person will be like this, like this, like this. And you're not the person you have in mind. Only you just
sometimes when I'm in trouble, I am so focused on Krishna, asking him, get me out of the anxiety, and then I will think about anything else.
That is selfishness.
Yeah, but it's like I can't take much. I said, get me out of it, and then I will see what. The thing is that the anxiety is so much that I'm burning, I'll be burnt out totally. So I said, Krishna, get me out, and then I'll become peaceful. But I have not become peaceful, I'm always telling
So then
get me out.
Don't do that.
I always go there and say, what are you doing? Do something,
Yes, no, don't do that. That's why it's prolonging the issue. Don't do that. Say, what is what you want to do? You are independent, you can do whatever you want to do. But you should know that I'm very weak. Help me. Krishna, don't tell him.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not commanding, but I'm saying, can't you see I'm suffering? Do something.
Don't tell him like that. Just tell him, I know you're independent, but see, I'm not strong person, so please, help me. He's smiling. Krishna will be smiling. Look at her. He has come back to me now. Yes. Try it. It will work for you.
I'll try it. I want to get a super soul. And to Krishna, sometimes I even don't say anything. When he said, you have not solved the problem, so I even don't speak to him much. Like he said, solve the problem, then I will speak.
Don't do like that. Don't make it conditional. You should know that he is independent. And we need him. We need him. He is fully independent.
That is what surrender is all about,
Yes,
right?
yes. So you have to open ourselves to him. Take me. Whatever you like to do, whatever you like is a problem, take. So if you want me to die like this, it's okay. Even if I don't like it, what will happen? If you want it.
But this fearlessness which you are having, I don't have that. Do whatever. I can't become like that tomorrow.
Everything has it.
I mean, like, you're so fearless, like, can't do whatever you want. But we are not so fearless. I mean, we want to be very protective, So.
You are protected. I've told you that we have many people waiting for you, helping you, supporting you. I'll say that.
Yeah.
All of us, and many people with us. Yes, we are not appreciating them. But they are doing their duty. If you start appreciating them, you see them more.
There's one person who does chakra healing. They're saying everyone has a guardian soul around a person. There's a guardian soul every time there's a person, at least two minimum. So, like as you said, that we are protected with many people. I may not see them, but they're around.
You're not seeing, but they are there. And they are doing. It's just that we're not giving them a chance to do more. So we're just giving you a formula. Follow it, please.
It all comes to the point that now we have to surrender.
Yes.
And have faith in Him that whatever He will do to us will be nice and will be for the best for us.
There's nothing which He do that is bad for us. We may say it like that. The parent forces the children to take medicine. Right?
Take medicine.
Agree not? So for the child, how does he see that?
Yeah, the child is.
My mother doesn't like me.
What's wrong with my mother and her parents?
Look at this bitter thing. Why is she asking me to take this? She doesn't know this. Right? But the mother is showing her love. Take it. Don't take it. No food for you. So we have to take it. We eat. Although it is for our own, not for the mother. The mother is not sick. It is we are sick. When the mother has to devise some means to get us take medicine to be healthy. Right? That's what I did. Krishna is doing like that. So we just follow. We'll pray for you.
Well, sometimes, I don't want to do, but sometimes when I'm really very angry, then I feel like bashing someone. So if I don't get, then I use a lot of foul language. I never used to do that, but it's like I start speaking very foul language, and then I go to Krishna and said, this is not me, but I had to, length out my anger. Then I don't have anyone to hit, so what to do? So I use this foul language. And then wearing a kanthi I'm feeling bad. I really use foul language. But what do? I just can't stop my tongue. I want to sometimes when I drive the car, I feel like bashing into another car, because sometimes I'm so angry. But then that I can't do because I know it will incur so much expense. Then I use this foul language. And as a devotee, I feel bad that I've come up to this extent. That's not me. I'm a very gentle person. I take care of stray dogs in our vicinity. I'm very soft. But the language I speak sometimes is like I surprise my own self.
Krishna wants to show you something, but you have not gotten the message.
I don't know. It's like what message?
So we're giving you the formula. Follow it.
Yeah, try to follow that.
Yes. Get the solution. Krishna is always making plan for us. We don't accept. We don't follow. That is our own nature. We are refusing to take the medicine. So it is Krishna who arranged to tell you. So apply it.
Yeah, I'll try to do that and I'll see how it works out. Because I need directions. And once I get the direction, then the confidence will build. Otherwise, you start breaking inside. I really need.
It is given to you now.
Yeah,
Take
I'll
it.
try it.
Daily 20 minutes.
Take it.
Yeah. And Mara said the best is and by doing this, if you sleep, it is very nice because then at least I sleep.
Yes,
So I need.
if you sleep is very nice. It
Yeah.
is then Krishna will even speak to you directly.
Yeah. Then you said maybe in the dream.
Yes, he will speak more.
Yeah.
Because now we resist so many things physically, but in a subtle state, although we are asleep, we're supposed to be lesser than being gross. But gross means that we are too far away from the reality. Gross, we are too far away from
Yeah,
reality.
gross means you're too far from the
So
rest.
the subtle state is higher.
Yeah.
Therefore, in a dream state, Krishna was speaking. So we are taught many things in a dream than physical.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes I feel my conscious or it's my soul, it becomes very heavy. I feel the pressure on the consciousness. It is the conscious or it is my soul. It becomes very heavy on my body. I don't understand. There's something which becomes very heavy on me.
Yes.
I don't understand. It's very gross. It's very heavy.
Yes, what's that question? How did you forget it?
I remember. Like what you said, I just try to do it always. Like and since my childhood, like I was very much known. I used to make pictures of Krishna and all, and I speak to Maharaji and all. And that too, it's all by Krishna's mercy. In case of phone, she's able to receive her phone only at that time. But rest otherwise, I have only and only Krishna and Radharani. I just talk to them. I just don't know. Like I'm fighting with him not for this worldly things. I'm just like, Krishna, please, I don't mind. Please take all these things, everything. I'm not even asking for a house, not even for my marriage, anything like that. But please this time, please, I just want pure love, that is you and Radharani this time, nobody else. My fight is with him for this thing, and he's not giving me this thing, so I'm...
How you get through a pure devotee? He won't give you a pure devotee, will give it to you. That's the way to get it.
And I always keep on talking to him, Krishna, मैं ऐसे करूँ क्या? Like, should I do it this way or that way? If I do it this way, I suppose you feel very bad. You wouldn't want me to do wrong thing. I don't want to hurt you by doing this thing, so what should I do? Then I don't know, like a mad person, I say him, please give me a signal by showing me a devotee if you don't want me to do this thing. Then he does that, I'm like, okay, you don't want me to do this thing, I won't do it.
Yes.
Is it the very same thing that you're saying to do?
Yes, he's doing it.
Yeah, but earlier this thing used to happen, you know, sometime when I was in trouble.
Because you block it.
But now nothing, you know, it's like
you
down.
block it.
I block it.
Yes.
Block it. No, I blocked it.
Yes.
And if I fall in Bhakti Maharaj, my Tulsi is like squirrel eats and come. I know that it's not that, I'm drowning in Bhakti, it's because of that, all these things are happening.
Yes.
And he's giving me those signs that
Yes.
things are happening this way.
Yes. Whatever, when we plant a fresh tosi, Gurudev will say, nah, I want to see the bhakti from all of you. I want to see how this tosi grows. That is how I'm going to judge all of you.
But how did I block it? You said I have blocked it. How come and when did I did that? I mean, I don't know, how did I block it? I'm the same person.
Same person. See,
But why would I block it?
not grossly, not that you just, hey Krishna, I don't want to see my life again.
So it's like,
It's not the
what
gross
happened like that? I don't get those clues anymore.
Is it at times,
Yes.
Maharaj, when we like these things happen only and when we are more into like we keep on talking to Krishna. When we stop doing all those things, even that connection is becoming a bit looser
Yes.
and looser.
See, if you are dreaming about the spiritual master every day, means your consciousness is. I wrote one devotee. He was telling me, oh, I've been away from you for some time. I said, do you know what that means? Away means not in good consciousness.
I didn't get it.
He had been away, he had not communicated, he had not written for some time.
Yeah, I'm not really.
So I told him, do you know why you have not written for some time? Your consciousness is not connected.
Consciousness cannot.
Yes, yes. You are away, that's what it means. You are not connected. When you remember, you write. When you have forgotten, you not write.
No, I'm coming to the same point.
Yes.
You told me to write a letter. I wanted to write the letter. But somehow I'm not writing. I myself not there. And then I sit. What do I write? Then I get up. No, kuch nahi hai. I don't have anything. But I want to write. I mean, if I start writing, I know it will be a long one. But I don't know, why don't I sit and write? This is something I fail to understand. I just can't sit. I want to write. I mean, there was a time when Maharaj, I was the only disciple who Maharaj used to reply the letter very fast. I used to write from heart and Maharaj used to give me within 24 hours my replies used to come. But now I don't know why I don't do it, Maharaj. No, you said a block. Now I'm understanding some blockage, but not working. Things are not working for me. I mean, Radhakun was there and she went on Skype and I spoke to you and I said, yeah, I'm going to write. Again, I'm not writing. There was some problem, Maharaj. I don't know where did I go wrong?
You have not asked Krishna.
I had not.
Asked Krishna.
I mean, I did not take permission from you.
You have not asked him, Krishna. Please. That is the whole thing that we're telling you. Krishna, where is the problem? What is wrong with me? What is the problem with me? You have not asked Krishna that. That is the whole idea of introspection. To search oneself. I do that a lot. I always ask Krishna, what did I do? There's nothing which I have asked, I don't get answer. Get it. get it. Get it straight ahead.
At times, Maharaj, the kind of life we are living, like previously I was not working, so it was very peaceful for me. And I said to Maharaji also, when I started working, the entire day was so hectic. I was like, I'm losing myself. At a point, I used to sit alone somewhere, or even if I'm walking, I used to that calmness to get connected to Lord or to talk to Lord. But when we are not able to do that thing, the automatically frustration comes from inside.
Yes.
That we are slogging like a dog just from morning till night, just running badly without thinking what we are doing and what we are not doing, what is right and wrong.
Frustration means spiritually we are not moving forward.
Yeah, no.
Yes. Like you are doing a business. At the end, you have no money. Right? That is frustration. So if we are not getting spiritual nourishment, then frustration comes up. Yes.
Maharaj, in that way we can even pray to all Goswamis also now. I mean, even...
It's a blessing that whoever recite the Sister Sakha and the Swami Astakam, yes, you recite it, you can never be defeated. Can never. It's a blessing. These are children, they have given us so much, we are not assessing them. The Gurudev said, spiritual technologies. These are the technologies we are not applying. So you open an institute for applying, to teach how we can apply what we have, our own life. Then we'll be able to get nourished. If you're not nourished, you feel empty. He called it feeling the voice, like I do. You eat.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So there's a gap. That gap is spiritual nourishment. Yes. We have to get nourished. Then we're happy and satisfied and see how Christian consciousness is working. It is working for me. Why I will not expect this to work for everybody. It will work for everybody. So, yes, pray to Krishna. Tell him, this is my problem. I mentioned this morning to devotees in the temple. So tell Krishna, it's a confession. I am weak. So help me with strength. We pray, we beg him for protection, for guidance. I have to thank him for all that I have been doing. I have to thank him. Krishna, we should develop this attitude. Every day you get up, you tell Krishna, thank you. Every day. Thank you. There are so many things. If you go to a hospital now, you see people have been there, and who knows how many of them will come out. But see, out of 6 billion people in this world, how many are chanting Hare Krishna? See, we have been exposed to chanting Hare Krishna. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said, he said, in every birth we take here, right? We have a mother, we have a father, we have a brothers, a sisters, a wife, a husband. We have leaders who are leading us, but not all the births we take that we have a guru. Yes, not all. Maybe one or two have a guru. So, what we have, he has given to us. Wonderful.
They are not able to
Yes, you know. So, We should tell Krishna, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's somebody who has been in coma for 3 years now. 3 years. 3 years. The husband is very wealthy. He's there in Nigeria. He's an Indian. Very wealthy. He doesn't give donation to us. Even when we want to meet him, he doesn't give. Wealthy. The wife is in coma for 3 years now in the hospital. In the hospital, 3 years. Just lying in one place. Not talking, not doing anything. But the eyes are open. What is that? But we are not there. We are here. So, if you tell Krishna, thank you. Thank you. Even if we are sick, we should tell him thank you, because do you know what we have done? Even for this, just this life alone, even as an Indian, do we know what the sinful things we have done? What are the previous ones? Can we tell? Very difficult. That's why we are here in this material world. We are not staying in the material world. Our time has been calculated to be time immemorial. Right? But what is keeping us here? Is it purity? No. Yes. So we should tell Krishna, thank you. We have every reason to tell Krishna, thank you.
You to go and complain, I don't want to complain.
Just tell him thank you. From tomorrow from today. Tell it another for all that you have been doing. I'm so useless. But you are taking care of me. We have a right to say, Krishna 𝐤𝐬𝐬 Swami described in 𝐃𝐚𝐦𝐢, that we are like a basket full of mustard seed. If one drop out of it, does it make any difference? That is our situation. That is our situation. But still Krishna is taking care. He doesn't abandon us. We have tried so many times avoiding. He never leave us. He's there as a super soul, the most closest person to us. To anyone here. He tried. He didn't send us here. We made our choice. But still, he didn't leave us alone. He accompanied us. He's doing things that nobody can do for us. Not even a son or daughter or husband or wife or father or mother or friends. I saw in my village when someone, a relative, dies, some sentimental people, they will crying, I want to go with you. I want to go with you. I can't see without you. But when they are when they are finally putting the body in the grave and they are burying, nobody would like to go there. Let me, please. Nobody goes there. But suddenly we are crying, please. Only Krishna goes with you to the hell. Into hell. So Krishna goes with us. So thank you. So thank you for everything. So merciful, so kind. Thank you. He is giving everything. Some of us keep him aside and struggle like anything for something. But this very person can say, my friend, you're not going to reach where you're going. And no reach there. Yet, we don't remember. So we should thank you. Every day we should cultivate this. This is what I do. Because me as a patient, have every right to say thank you. Because I've seen how he has protected me so much. In different ways in all directions. So I say thank you. Krishna is more closer than we think. More closer to us than we think. See, it gives me a lot of hope and appreciation for Krishna when I see certain things that he does. Some things in my life. It's very sweet.
You said it gives you a lot of hope and appreciation for
Yes,
Krishna.
yes. For so many things.
For so many.
So many things they have done. Hmm?
So, to sum it up, we should remove time, at least 20 minutes to connect to a super soul. Second, go to Krishna and we should get the habit of saying thank you for Krishna for everything. I mean, not very, like what I'm saying, you should really feel at heart when you have to say that. The two things.
One day I wanted to write, I was writing a devotee letter. And very funny, hi Krishna. He's always ahead of us. So in the letter I wanted to write my sweet. Krishna said no. Instantly, he said no. So I laughed. So you look at him. Two of us are there communicating. I just instantly, just the thought that he said no. And he affected me physically also like that. No!
Then what do you wrote, Maharaj?
I put my dear, I didn't put my sweet again. Yes. What is Krishna doing? How can I say it's not? I have so many experiences like that. Many, every day. Every day. Let me tell you the truth. Every day. Every day, sweet experience.
Maharaj, once I was doing Tulsi Puja, my dupatta, it got burned. Somehow it got fire, it got burned. This had happened twice, And that time I knew my heart was saying strongly that something had wrong that entered my heart, Because of that, like, it should not be there in my heart. That's what Lord wanted me to indicate. So that happened. Once Tulsi Maharani ki puja karte hue dupatta jal gaya tha mera. So these are all indications, Maharaj.
Yes. See, whatever we have in mind, it shows. Krishna is sitting there. He's the one who actually detected that thing for us. He originally detected it for us. So he knows everything. So if we maintain it, he knows, oh, this person is enjoying it, so he's sleeping. If you reject it, if Krishna knows, oh, this person is not enjoying it, he's tired. So let me take it. Krishna will continue to give us the same text until we pass it. So if we are having the same experience, I've told you before that Krishna wants us to learn something which we have not understood yet. So he keeps repeating that until when we pass it, then it will change. Otherwise he will repeat it.
Yeah, and as we don't pass it, the same thing will come and Krishna reminds you.
Yes.
Remember where you're going now.
So we have to adjust. Then Krishna, okay. It will be something else. So he arranges so many wonderful plans for our progress. My Guru Dev was in meditation prayer. My dear Lord Shyam Sundar, you have made so many arrangements for my benefit, but I am an impediment. I am impeding the system you have designed to help me. I am a problem. Not Krishna, but Guru. I said, I'm the problem. How? Practically. When we experience challenges in our life, how do we handle it? Like you are saying that you say many words. You know that you shouldn't say, but you are saying it. What does it mean? We are not allowing Krishna to do what he wants to do for us. Because we are reacting negatively to the situation. This is I must be eternally grateful to Gurudev, the way he trained us. So one day I told Gurudev, this brother, he did this to me. He said, so what do you do? What did you do? I want to know what was young. So I have to look at myself, and I gave you the answer. It's okay. Because he explains. When something happens, we can react in a way that person is not helped. And seeing that person is not helped, any activity which does not help the second person, we also are not helped. So, it is most of the time we take to that because of the modes that is controlling us. Second, we can react in a positive way. That person is benefited, and automatically we also become benefited. So we should learn how to always remain positive to every negative situation. That's devotee. Apply spiritual technology. Remain positive in every situation. And he said, that is not enough. Make every negative thing positive. And when you see positive things, don't relax them. Don't be complacent. Make it more positive. That is Krishna consciousness. Maintenance is not Krishna consciousness. Gliding down is not Krishna consciousness. Progress is Krishna consciousness. And progress means we have to apply the technologies we have. Someone says something against our false ego. Not ourselves. It's our ego. So, that's how he trains us. We should be progressing. Krishna consciousness means progress.
Krishna put so many hurdles in between to test our positiveness.
Because he wants you to come faster.
There is no end of it.
Don't expect end.
Okay.
Don't expect end.
How tolerate we can be, how
smile.
More.
So smile. Thank you, Krishna.
For giving this test.
A devotee who has no challenges in her life is not making progress.
A devotee?
Who is not
making progress.
No test. There's no test. No difficulty. They're not making progress. It is not that you go and look for trouble. That is not the issue. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Keep the principles, change the serum, do your service without selfish motivation. If you have a problem, you should be happy. Tell Krishna, thank you. Why? This Krishna is showing his love. I want this person to come to me this time. So Krishna will put everything that we need to pass through. So come back on time. In some universities, if you go to some universities, they give you everything you need to learn for the whole period. They give it to you. So you're going to spend 4 years. So if you cover the syllabus, if you cover them in 2 years, you finish, you go. Krishna is doing the same thing for us. When he has decided, this person, I will take them, he will mount heavy pressure on you.
You mean when he gives me trouble, I'm the chosen one, Maharaja? I mean, I will say, Krishna, why so much trouble? So I can't handle it.
Yeah, because you are not grateful to Krishna. You shouldn't ask him why. So tell him, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So tell him, thank you. When
I'll apply this thank you. It's difficult, but
why do you want it to be easy?
No, this thing like.
Why do you want it to be easy? It should be difficult.
No, it's very
Difficult means it is good. If it is easy, means it is not good.
So to apply will be also difficult for me.
That is why it is good for you. It is easy for you. Why would somebody else be addressed as a warrior and not everybody? Why?
Warrior fights. Warrior can fight.
Yes. A warrior means he's doing something which is not common for everybody. That's why he's a warrior. And Guru say all devotees are spiritual warriors. So to fight. So Prabhupada told his disciples, what is the use of you being American if you cannot do something big? Yes, that's a challenge. It's a big challenge. Do something big, then you are American. Otherwise, why? Why are you American?
So Maharaj, but in this spiritual fight that we are fighting internally, in that case, like we have that fear also in our heart that I should not fall down in this material world back. Is it very natural thing?
Yes. Instead of fear, we should just pray to Krishna. So we pray to Krishna. You know my weakness, and I depend on you. Please protect me. Please protect me. Don't allow me to do anything you don't like. Please protect me.
Most people around us, they're dragging us badly into this material world.
Yes, they should drag you, but you should not.
Standards, everything.
Yes, but you should say no, 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 no. That is a faithful person. No, no. I said no to this, so I've said no. That's obedience. No. I have done this many lifetimes. In all species of life, I have done all of them. This is not the first time. It will be the end. But I want to say, I'm tired of this now. So I want something else. It is not my making. It is Krishna's arrangement that I have come and conquered with this system. Now that I have been exposed to this system, please help me to make the best use of it. If we are making this prayer every day, it's wonderful. A person whom Krishna have accepted to be taken back from that person's part will be done
That person?
difficult.
And in that will be okay.
Difficult. Very rough. Very rough. Very difficult. It will not be pleasing.
Maharaj, when this world badly rejects, there are people, like say, I have at my family, I'm in number of 20, 30, 35 number of times, I suppose, minimum I've heard that why don't you go down and somehow you die,
Yes, tell them yes.
When people around you, many people will reject you.
Tell them, but you are doing it. How wonderful is your life? You are doing it. Yes, I'm not doing, and out of compassion for me, want me to do. You are doing, but see how wonderful is your own life. See, you are not faithful. You are not truthful. You are more miserable than me. Nothing so wonderful about you. Just see. Is it not true? Look carefully, you will see. You are doing, but how wonderful is your life? People are not happy. You should understand this. That we have a very deep-rooted envy in the core of the heart. So when we see someone is progressing, why? Be like me, come, let me have associate. Why are you leaving me? Leaving me means you make me feel guilty. But if we are many, I won't be guilty, so I'll be comfortable with it. That's the situation. You understand?
That's just it.
You make people guilty for their sinful life. When you live a holy life, they feel guilty. You'll be a challenge. You are exposing their sinful nature. So you won't be happy.
They do criticize.
Yes, their criticism is to bring you to the level. Look at her.
But is it,
where are you going? Calm down.
But these are Lord's plans, na? I mean, is it that way that He's from their mouths, like they are criticizing us, they are scolding us, they're doing everything, everywhere when world is rejecting me, say suppose world is rejecting me, is it Lord's plan that He wants me to make detached from the world and make me more attached to Him?
Yes. Yes. It is really ignorance for anyone to think that I should be comfortable with non-devotees. Where is our compatibility? Where? We are opposite. How can I be comfortable with
Non-devotees? Very difficult.
Yes. Anyone who is feeling comfortable means something wrong with us. Anyone who is thinking that I'm not doing all these things and I'll still have all these friends, there's something wrong with us. There is a gap here. There is a very clear gap here. We cannot go on the same path. We're not. We're different. So, the bed of the feathers will flock together. Make friends with devotees. I used to tease devotees. I don't have friends with anyone who is chanting CC. Anyone who is not chanting CC cannot be my friend. No. I can't have a friend who is not chanting CC. Okay, I want to chant so I can be your friend. Yes. What is the foundation for our friendship? We're not compatible. We are opposite people, so we can't go together. So I should say with people who have the same mind with us. They are chanting, even among devotees who are interested in chanting, devotees are interested in reading, devotees are interested in hearing. We should keep association with such devotees. Then everything becomes easy. 𝐁𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐭𝐢 taught us this by using Ramananda. So he asked, what is the most painful thing in this world? Painful thing in this world. Yes.
Mahaprabhu said going away from the devotees, right?
Mahaprabhu is asking. Here he is asking. Ramananda Rai. Ramananda Rai said, the most painful thing is not to have devotees association. It's very painful. Once you not tolerate it for a second. And it's Srimad Bhagavatam, 𝐁𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐬 Swami said, once you be ready to embrace a tiger, live with a snake in a hole.
Told him the material man because he will corrupt the other conscience.
Than to associate with non-devotees.
They're very dangerous people.
Yes.
Because you don't know what they will do to you. They're very bad.
So we should create our association with devotees. So we're happy in that way.
Yeah.
So as the karmis are having their own group, devotees also have a group. Yes. We don't have anything in common. So we're not compatible. So we should be grateful to what Krishna is giving to us. So we are very fortunate that Prabhupada has given us this wonderful, wonderful system. Not compared to anything.
Maharaja, because some of my family problems, someone told me to worship Hanumanji. Now, I'm doing it, so am I wrong?
Hanuman is a pure devotee.
Yeah.
Not just a pure devotee, it's an incarnation of Anantashesh.
So I think
Incarnation of Anantashesh.
okay, sure. So every Saturday I come to this small temple here and I worship Hanumanji, offer oil because I'm supposed to do that because my Saturn planet is not good now. So I even do puja for Saturn, for Shani Devta. So so some people saying that if you are devotee, you shouldn't be going there. But what to do? I'm suffering. It's pain. I'm having so much of pain. So as a remedy or a side remedy, I'm doing it.
Maitreya Muni speaking with Dura. He said, astrological influence has no effect on the devotees.
Astrology, so
Astrological
yeah, planets, yeah, they don't
has no
affect
effect on devotees.
my chart is so bad, Maharaj. It's like I'm tossing. And my life is like tossed. So my chart is so bad.
You should read carefully and chant carefully.
Very carefully, chant.
Yes. You should do that.
But now I don't have the guts to stop it because I've continued, so I'll complete a year. I don't have the guts, but because the fear, if I, that the devatas will get angry now, I can't back out. Are you saying that I should, but I can't because I've been going for almost half a year.
Hanuman is, the devotee is not an inferior person.
So I'll worship for some time. Till then, in the meanwhile, I become stronger in reading.
Yes,
Carefully.
improve the quality of the reading.
Yeah,
and chanting.
until that will become strong. I can't do this. I'm frightened.
If Maharaj, Krishna can change this just like that. If he wants, he can change it, change everything. So is that we don't need to even I go to Balaji temple and all. Like recently, my aunt from Jaipur, she said me ask your daughter to do 11 Mondays to get married. I have no other option, but I have to do all these things. But I know one thing, I'm just like Krishna, if you want me to get married, get me married. If you don't want me to, that's fine with me. So, just to leave things on Lord.
Krishna wants us to be happy in serving him, getting married, getting husband, wife. He's not against Krishna. The thing is that We have different situations that may delay the marriage or have a difficulty in marriage. It's not Krishna's making. It is our own making. If we sincerely pray to Him, He will change all this. He will change it. We're not depending on Him to help us. See, if you are holding on to something, see, if I get a location and said, all, surrender to me, all. He didn't say some. That's Krishna. It means an insult on Krishna. It's an insult. We are giving 90% to Krishna, 10% is for who? Who? The person is superior to me. So Krishna wants all. Not hold anything. Not hold anything. That is when Krishna will protect us. He will supply all these things. These things are not necessary. Even if we need to, we should do them within devotional circles. Within devotees, you can arrange for this. The devotees and get help. So, because in the beginning our faith may not be so strong. So we need certain prayers to do it. But it shouldn't take us far. It's very good. And Krishna, Rupa Goswami said that a devotee praying to Krishna for protection for this, for that, is not against pure bhakti. It's not against. It's pure bhakti. Otherwise, it's not a base, but it's not against. Like other sins, the mystic yoga and karmi, it's different. So devotee can do that. You can pray that. 𝐾𝐻 prayed in distress and Krishna responded.
Maharaj, as Mataji said, that she wants to continue at least for some period, like you're worshipping Balaji right now.
I mean,
So as she said that way, but I mean, obviously I really
just like
appreciate her for everything. It's a question from her side only, not from my side, it's from her side only. The thing is that the way she said, but can't, like, say suppose, can't I say to Balaji that, Balaji, please forgive me, I have to leave this in between. Since when there is Krishna, if I'm going somewhere else, praying to some other demigod, so does it not mean that I don't have full faith in Krishna, that he can do everything?
Yes, that's what it means. That's what it means.
It means that way, no?
Yes.
So, in that case, in order not to commit any offense against Balaji, we can complete that topic in
Balaji
that
is
manner.
Krishna.
I know there's Hanuman.
Yeah, Hanumanji. So, in order not to commit offense also in front of him, we can end up in that manner, by praying to him that
Hanumanji will be happy to see us chant Hare Krishna.
Why am I worshipping even Shani Dev on
Shani
Saturday?
is not good.
Right?
It's not good for Shani. Shani is not
Because
good.
my chart, it is not in a good position, so it is giving
Don't
out
worry about that.
problems.
Don't worry about that.
So I'm going every Saturday to
Not necessary.
do Archana.
Just help me sit down on that Saturday and just chant Hare Krishna. I will tell Krishna to help you.
Today is Saturday. I was thinking in the evening I'll do puja and I'll go.
So do chant Hare Krishna, I will take Krishna to help you. Right?
Yeah, you have to take the responsibility. I'm very frightened of Shani Devta because I'm continuing for so
You don't
long.
believe
Now
us.
he's like a little Rodra, what to say,
See, she told are worshippers. Anyone who worships me is less intelligent. When she was, this yesterday we were talking about Rotam Dasakwa. She actually in that time she told those who were worshipping her, I will kill all of you. I will kill. Durga told her, I will kill all of you. You are useless. Anyone who worships me is a fool. You are very offensive. She is speaking herself. So if we, and even those who worship Loshiva very nicely, Loshiva will turn them to Krishna devotee. Like Nimbarkacharya. He worshipped Loshiva before. The Loshiva who made him Krishna Bhakta. He selected among all those Brahmanas who were worshipping. He told him in a dream, he told him in a vision, go and meet the Kumaras. And he went and he saw them, like I just told you. Krishna told him, tomorrow you should go to the forest, such a place in the forest. You will see 4 my devotees. Go and take shelter of them, take initiation from them. He went to the forest and he saw them. They were sitting there and worshiping. So he took initiation. Then he became a charya for Rudra Sampradaya. Yes. So we should have faith in Krishna. Krishna will protect us. One day my Gurudev, he saw me. I just put on a lamp. Pendant, a picture pendant, and I put it. Hey, it was trouble for me that it was our guitar class in the evening. The whole class was on me.
Which pendant was it?
Ramchandra.
Ramchandra.
So you don't have faith in Krishna, so you think Krishna cannot protect you. That is why. You see, you don't see anything in it. He doesn't like it. So he spoke at length, 1 hour, the whole class, about faithlessness and depending on Krishna. So many things.
Well, depending on Krishna and Ramji is same, right? No?
Yes.
Kind of same.
Yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu converted, he told Hanuman to give up Sitaram and worship Radha Krishna. He told Venkatabhata, give up Lakshmi Narayan worship, talk to Radha Krishna. He's the Lord himself speaking.
But so today, at least I'll worship Hanumanji. Because you say he's incarnation of Anandashesha. But Lord Shanideta, I'll go and tell him because I can't abrupt it, so I can tell him that I will be stopping the seva. But then I need your permission because unless someone doesn't intervene, Shanideta will not care a damn for me. So I need someone's permission and tell him, if I have your permission, then I tell him that Maharaja told me to stop it, otherwise I will get a blast from him. I'm already suffering with this prakopa. Yeah, my life is like, after my Guru Maharaj, I don't know how many pujas I have done for myself. I don't know.
Nothing is working.
Nothing is working.
Yeah, so
it's
a sign.
The big yajnas to puja in South India, things are not working for me.
Because that is not what you need.
I don't know, it's just, I'm going helpless.
We're telling you that is not what you
Maharaj is
need.
telling you.
You are just doing them, but that is not what you need. You don't need them. So don't waste that time.
The anxiety which I'm having, it's not going, it's coming more in the front. I'm not doing for my marriage, nothing like that. The anxiety which I have, I'm
just tell
replaced.
Krishna. Just tell Krishna. Just tell Krishna. You arrange what is happening in my life. You arrange it. So you know how you are going to take me out. Just tell him. See, You should understand, we're not speaking philosophy. We're telling you realizations, what is happening. What is happening. And a Krishna can do that to any one of us. That is why we are telling you. Just follow. One of our acharyas, Yamunacharya, when I went to pool, he prayed, my dear demigod, I'm sorry. I cannot worship you again. I'm sorry, forgive me. My dear forefathers, don't expect kingdom. If you like to say I'm impudent, I'm proud, I don't mind. In society in general, they consider me to be lazy or whatever, not beneficial, useful in the community. It's okay. Whatever you say is okay. The problem is that since I have given my life to the enemy of cancer, Lord Shri Krishna, I don't have taste again for these things. No taste. My taste has gone. So please don't blame me. But whatever you take me to be, it's all right. Now my life is for Krishna. So nothing again. Why our acharyas are making all these prayers and it is put in the scripture for us? Why? They want us to follow the same thing. They want us to follow. To follow the same thing. Yes.
I know today is a D-day for me.
Yes. So you should not come to me. You can come to me.
The D-days where I have to go and
She's
request Shanidev.
She's really badly suffering. Badly suffering. The way she's really strong
You don't
and
need that. You don't need all that.
Yeah, and like I'm so confused. Like I'm running here to this temple, then
Don't
I'm
do
confused.
that.
And I'm
Forget
tired.
about
Now
it.
I'm tired of doing all this.
Yes, be tired.
Now I think I'm going to pack up. First of all, I can't do much now.
Yes, Hare Krishna. So, Hare Krishna.
It takes a lot of guts, Mara, and those into what Amavasya bhi hai.
Try this time.
Yeah, I mean Maharaj has intervened, so if Maharaj nahi bolte to main nahi stop kar sakti because there has to be some pure devotee to get into it. Nahi to, yeah, if Maharaj taking responsibility, I'll get the guy. Otherwise, it's hard. Okay, thank you so much, Maharaj.